I don't know how it does it, but although I know that I have the one uniform.
White or black too.
Okay.
Black.
Yeah, I have one uniform that whenever I pick it, I feel like it bugs out. And even though the other team picks white, mine is white. So it's like I don't even bother anymore.
There was a few times I remember playing like Madden and stuff where uniforms would be like same color.
Welcome everyone to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moves. A top 5 showdown is in store, and you can set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Boston College Eagles. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start
let's see
at
what
25.
they got. Why my dude's tired already, bro? That's
did you have a? Oh, you didn't. Did you play the last game or no?
Bunch formation for these receivers.
You didn't play the last game, right?
no.
Oh.
The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
Well, the defense knew going into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Shakes off the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top 5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top 5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. You love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage.
He's off to the races. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers to football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
Already?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack.
Too early to be getting hurt.
Some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
That's the love.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Ugh. Why did you go catch us? I'm trying to let that shit go out of bounds.
This crowd going
How
to
is
try
there
to
no
make
post all of a
life
sudden? Just
miserable for these guys.
Damn, I might.
To the air
That's
on
weird.
1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He'll throw it down. And he'll step
Hey, look at the
across
late hit,
sideline
bro.
after
Oh
making a
my
good gain
God.
on
That's
crazy.
one. That's
Man, it's
one.
nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up
He was
chunks
completely
of
out of
yards
bounds.
and then
That's
smartly
the
gets
thing.
out of bounds. But
I'm a
this
counter.
whole
Oh my
offense,
God.
everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays.
Oh,
And when you
oh
got a
my
quarterback
God.
with
Why
that
he
much
missing?
it's an absolute nightmare
About
for defense.
4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, and there you go. Get Ohio State bringing the ground
Got him
game.
in the
They
backfield.
typically do that, Reese. That's
He
pretty
should have do
normal.
it. Other people be
Built
doing
their
the
entire
diving
program around it.
just to
Archie
trip him up.
Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Feeling some heat.
Oh.
Slings it downfield. Complete downfield.
Ooh.
And
Already,
he's
dude?
knocked down, but not before
Man, he's
moving
done.
the chains.
He grabbed
You
his
know
leg.
the line they kick around at Ohio State.
That's
Woody
not good.
Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hmm.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Unloads to the wide.
Fuck out of here. Oh, no way, dude. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oof. Damn, you lucky. Look at that. Look at that. Come on.
And a really good job.
Who's a baby? I got him and went to go get that ball.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Got a positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a
Look
crease.
at that.
He made the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. They go to the ground. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. The inside handoff.
You get in there.
Almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st.
Oh, my goodness. Missed him again.
There goes one. Oh my goodness.
Hey, gotta start counting, man. That fucking should have been a pick.
I should have had you in the backfield like 3 times in that last drive.
What you talking about? You mean like stop me?
Yeah, like in your runs. Yeah, it was like 2 times I fucking my dude's like either slow, he just missed the aim.
What, you didn't just see her play out right now? How many times I went right by you there?
I don't know if it's the settings in this league, but it feels different. Like the way the players move on defense, they look slow.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
BC has the ball.
That is
Heisman. It's not on Heisman. It's probably you're used to it on Heisman, and then Heisman is probably is that way.
Together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays,
Yeah,
you get
try
worn
to
out,
loop
you get
around,
a chance
but
to go
couldn't make it.
decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Looking to throw, it's Benedict. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there. And he stopped getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
I read it. I went underneath. I read it.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done.
I mean, it wasn't like I didn't telegraph it.
I mean, I should have.
Yeah. Again, if you would have went over, I would have passed it to the underneath guy. But since you went underneath him, I passed it. You know. Damn. No kind of confidence. Jesus. Wild. Look at you offside. You know.
Back to the air one more time. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots.
Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Boston College!
You overcommit on trying to blitz me, you gonna die, bro.
You're not gonna keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's gonna get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother.
Playing you like.
I mean, this dude can make plays.
I know. I'm not on your level. I know.
No, I'm playing you like I'm trying to give you much credit.
Oh, like I said, yeah, you're right. I'm not on your level. You're way better.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, that's right. You're being nice to me. I appreciate it. I take it.
Oh.
I don't mind. I take, like Roger says, I take charity. Just keep playing like that the whole game, though. Don't apply pressure. I'm good. I'm looking forward to a nice stress-free game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse looking to take it down.
I just need this guy to do what I need him to do.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They'll try the run.
Come on.
No way.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming.
Oh, good shit. That was good.
They're out to their own 39-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion.
Did not pass.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's a really nice throw. When you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University, with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you, this is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has the skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go.
I pressed it too early. I fucked up. That was me.
And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking for a man. It's Benedict. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. He's going to pass. They get
I got hit. Oh, that would have been a touchdown.
Hit hard as he released the ball.
Damn it.
On that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense
You know what that was, Joe? That was a missed TD, Joe.
That thing fell incomplete.
Freaking missed TD, man.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast.
That route
No
right there.
chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. It's the 2-minute
Crazy,
warning.
right?
We'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
Fine.
The officials
That's
offer
fine.
the deal.
I didn't realize it was
Coach
the
accepts
time.
that they will take the penalty. A 3rd down try for the offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes his connection. He's brought down.
Illegal
There's a
contact.
flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Runs into me.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Golden Eagles have it for the first.
Damn, Joe, you trying to like bump my guys out of place, man? That's not nice, man. Oh shit! Time to pick another play.
He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Boston College now operates from the red zone.
Here we go. Damn, dude, where you going? Go chase him. Go ahead.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6.
Oh, this is bad for me. Here you go. You can stop this one. Or not.
Got it looking for a first. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Clean, man.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Tactics.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your...
Wow.
Just broke the tackle and stay on his feet. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
He'll try to do it himself.
Again,
Nice
referees ain't blowing nothing.
That's it. Make sure, too.
For this defense, this will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He wants to throw here on second down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he pulls it in inside the 50-yard line.
What a playmaker.
That nonsense.
He sets up this offense first and goal from the
I wasn't even trying to go to him, but it went to
Quarterback knew
I
exactly
mean, it
where
worked.
he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, but he was locked down, so yeah, makes sense to go where.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5.
Go where you can.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in.
Haha. Damn it, good cut. Good cut.
Ohio State.
gave him too much time.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They
That was a good cut.
75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. No return coming.
All at
He'll
the
call
one.
for the fair catch.
It's college, my friend.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Scanning the field, it's Benedict.
Oh my God! See what I'm talking about?
What?
Yo, that's too big for the
You couldn't have had that pick, bro. That was back. That was thrown back.
It didn't matter. I just
Look at that. Come on now. You would have had to cross over my guy to get that. That was thrown behind.
I bet you to do it again is coming.
Seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before
I didn't commit on that one. I was like, he's no way he's throwing this ball. He ain't that slow.
I mean, I did though.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the catch and knocked down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. He turns that loose down the right side.
Ah, no way. Look at you pulling the plug on me. Come on. Unbelievable. Look at you pulling the plug so I don't have time.
Playing cable. Yo, this shit is so dumb, bro.
You're wild, man. You cheating me, man. Ah.
I don't know what's up with this game that it. How you gonna do it? The point?
Huh?
Take the point?
What was the score? That was annoying.
I don't know if you would have had.
Man, that should have the freeze. I would have at least ran out of bounds. I could have kicked the damn field goal on that.
Ran out of bounds. My dude was right there to tackle you.
No, that's because it froze up. It wouldn't let me do anything. It's like can't maneuver like, anything.
Right there, he didn't even.
That was annoying. You over here kicking your wires and shit. Come on, man. That's wild.
Played it perfectly in my book on that play. I was like, gonna go deep, we're gonna get the tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even, that's all I can.
Whatever, man. Just know you out here kicking wires. Guy got his wires right next to him just so he can tap it. That time you said you was on the way home, did you have your stuff on and you just left it on for like forever? You hear me?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm talking to you. Did you leave your system on for like forever? Or did you turn it on when you got home?
Yeah, of course.
Say what?
My system's always in rest mode.
Yeah, no. Rest mode is one thing, but like on. Cause you said you was 10 minutes home, but it showed you already on. That's what I'm saying. Like you just leave it on. If you left it on.
I didn't leave it. No,
I need to reboot that shit.
Never happens to me. It happened to me the other day once, and I'm like, what the heck? It never happened. These other dudes was having a lot of trouble. I ended up getting a new wire because of it. It happened a lot early on.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity.
What are you doing? You taking a point?
Yes, I'm taking my points. Freaking kill my momentum. I need my points.
Momentum. The momentum that should have been a pick. That's what it was.
Bro, you saw the successful pass. I mean, come on. Can't make this shit up. Nate.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That one's going to get a little star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
This is so weird. Like every game, it comes in different with the fucking with the women's here.
Oh, you guys healthier now?
No, my offensive line is not as healthy as it was last game.
Oh.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be
So you just playing from here, or you get into 21-14?
Nah, I just played. It was a 7-point game. Actually, you should just give me the ball back. But yeah, otherwise it's fine.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
7-point game, so it's just fine.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Say what?
About to be halftime.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Got the ball back for that kickoff.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35.
Taking too long.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top-5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between two top-5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot of this type of
play your defense. That was not your route, my friend.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Look at that wildness. Hit him way back there, and he's like, nah. We're going to move forward.
Because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played it.
And he waltzes in for the score.
Still hit him in the end zone. That's crazy.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets six.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
Yeah, the game was never tied. Just remember that. Don't ever forget.
Listen, I said I was getting the ball back. That was my whole thing, was to get a stop before half. I mean, at least let the clock run out. 95, 99% sure that was an average.
And it'll come out to the 25.
Yeah, at least to tie the game when I get the ball back in the second half. That's what I said. Set it up so there's no excuses either way.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because they're
running toward the tape. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do? You're trying to punch the ball out?
Couple of times. Last game, so he got mad at 2 yards rush.
Dropping back, it's Benedict. Complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Set up for second and short after that completion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get him on the ground, but it's a first
Hey, look,
down.
Joe, he fumbled.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find a big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
He wants to throw.
Oh, give me that. Theo, come the fuck on. Yeah, what was you talking about that play? You had two dudes running to each other.
What? Look, because he didn't catch the ball? I mean, the ball hit him before the other guy got there.
You want him to catch that? Nobody even knew who the ball was going to.
Yeah, but nobody bumped. If he didn't get bumped, he would have caught.
It should have been a pick.
There, pick that.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays.
Yep, it is.
The defense finally able to make the stop.
Just remember who threw a pick. His name was Joseph Santini. He threw a pick.
It was a dumb pick? Nah,
no, it wasn't a dumb pick.
It was. As soon as I threw, I was like, oh, fuck.
I was like, oh, aren't they always like that?
No. The one that you almost threw right there on the last game, you didn't think nothing of it. It should have been a pick on mine.
Like I said, I threw it back behind. I don't worry about my passes.
You could throw it high to the left. I didn't.
I don't worry about my passes. I worry about throwing behind or in front, just like that. Like your guy wasn't getting there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Went the wrong way, Flame.
Didn't fucking bite on that.
You went the wrong way, my friend.
You're supposed to duck in. Duck in.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. It doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football.
That's what I like it, though. Every time we've had the ball, you've scored fairly slow drives, start of the drives. I give it a
what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 11 over the Sharks. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long.
Oh! He doesn't. Should have picked my other guy. Damn you.
As they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Now sliding to his left. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. He was loose and setting sail.
Should not have ran after that guy. Oh, dear.
Ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Fucking catch, baby.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
I picked a different play. I was like, what the fuck?
Smashes it through for the PAT. Tied up and just about set to kick it away.
We'll end the same way. Same.
No reason
Seven,
to
you're
risk
gonna go up
trying to
7
field
before
that one as
half.
it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more
God, bro, what is going on?
It's
Like,
going back and forth. This is like two
tackling doesn't
heavyweights just
count.
trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He leaves it with his back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
No.
Here on 3rd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback.
Oh!
It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead.
I figured you out, George. Defense.
Again, like I said, it's 7 points up, so you can say whatever you want until we get to the next half. I'm not stressing it. I'm waiting for my 7-point lead before we go into the half.
This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
The quarterback, bro. This quarterback ain't it.
Broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy.
Touchdown.
These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's right on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And a big
there you go. We about to get it up to 7, baby. Quarterback so trash.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's got it. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. New York. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Golden Eagles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in.
That's just pushing forward. There you go. Better than you called it.
Yeah, no.
And that's exactly
But you didn't fall your part of the ball game.
late in the half. You want to
That was forced. That was forced.
on the ground.
That was forced re-earned because you didn't follow your part of the ball.
Execution of the drive.
You said that we could play it out.
I know.
Got to 7-0. I was like, cool, you said play it out.
I know.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Let's do this!
Bring it out
No,
to
I'm
the
just messing
25.
around. Let's just hurry up. Playing 2 extra downs is more than we need to.
Only 7 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll use
Why is this shit glitching like I have no fucking time on the play clock?
You don't.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete.
Damn.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it
can't score.
Got a lot of running room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
That was nonsense. You play over the top and the ball still makes it.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And he tacked on the extra point. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. You'll call for the fair catch here.
That's the dude I picked up from Portal. I'm surprised nobody even went for him.
I think he was number one.
Roll that offense back out there. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth, feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Fighting off the defender. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
All right.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Oh, that's what it was. Fuck. All right.
And in order to do that, any man in the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Just take the fucking adjustment.
And with this play,
and then when I try to hike, it does that.
A false start. The officials offer the deal, and
inconsistent.
The coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack. Obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Oh my goodness.
And they'll finally catch
Dude, why is he look, he's putting his hands out. Look at that. Like, what are you doing? He's like dancing.
Scratch his ass on that play.
He's like, look at him. Like, come on, dude. That was
fucked up on that play big time because I had these.
And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
The give on the inside.
That was his. That was his.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is through, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. And the capper
again, like I said, unpluggers usually cause momentum to switch.
Fair catch.
I
Called
know
for and
it's
made.
just for a point of time, but there's no preseason.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mod.
Plays except
Jesse,
for
a very productive drive
No, I
last
can't
time,
hear you.
wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Quick strike complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to pass. It's Benedict. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays.
Dude.
They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking for a man on 2nd down.
Thank you for the free play.
Quarterback scrambled around with the defense, able
Not
to
even
scramble him
5
and turn
yards.
it into a sack. Boston College coming to the line after
That's it.
moving
This
the
game,
chains.
I don't know what's going on. It's not even letting me get the animation of the.
Oh boy, you trying to press my guys out of position?
On first down.
That's it, bro. Come on, pick
You
up.
take 4 yards on first down every time.
I'm
2nd
just trying
and
to
6.
do an actual jam,
Play of the drive
like I
coming up.
normally do, but not even letting me.
The give to the tailback. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Benedict.
Look at you bumping dudes. Wow.
Within 5 yards.
Doesn't matter, dude.
I wasn't even trying. You're the one that's trying to take off. I ran and committed. That's why you passed it. Wide open.
What does it matter?
Help you out, not even me.
You help me out. The guy that's supposed to be running 5 yards gets bumped and he can't make it 5 yards. That ain't help me out.
That fast.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the
There you
grab
go.
well past the stick.
You're lucky I fucking
Touchdown,
picked the
Eagles.
wrong defense.
That is the ultimate
I know.
grab and go for the score.
It came to post suggestions. I just pressed X
It's
and
not an
then put the way from
accident.
me.
Feature this guy.
I
His
know.
second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers.
Ate it. I
Get
was
them
like, no way I can
so
go.
they do damage and have games like this one here.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. A circle of life life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They don't ever call late hits.
Huh?
They don't ever call late hit on them.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Floating away. He'll turn it loose out.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What, did I followed him and picked it?
Oh, no. Your dude was running step to step with the guy.
Yeah, so if the quarterback...
I mean, I read it, so I played it.
Oh, not it was another player. I'm saying another corner was running step to step with the guy. Didn't know
You
that.
can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Fowler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The give out of the gun. And they try the middle of this defense,
Go to
and
that shit.
is not
Let's
happening.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Thank you. About fucking time.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down.
Every fucking time you caught that ball.
4th down is coming up.
Yeah, you should have caught that one too. I mean, look at that. See, he had enough time to put his feet and turn around. They gave that to you.
Like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Wide receiver shows motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to buy time.
I shouldn't have tried it. We'll just keep running.
And they'll give up the football on down.
Should have kept running.
See, I have no problem being
Gave you the
aggressive
chance.
near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on.
Well.
That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Oh,
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on third down. The quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they moved out front here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
Say what?
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Next again right now.
What happened again right now?
It'll be some shit if it disconnects again.
Oh.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. You decided to go.
The expressway is wide open. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boston College. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on. 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away.
Roger be hilarious when he's playing.
Yeah.
He'd be in the middle of doing adjustments. I got you. I know what
Oh.
you wasn't making no adjustment, bro. I know what you're playing regardless. It's the same dumbass run.
Wait, but you haven't beat him, though.
Bruh.
So it's worked on you.
No, he got lucky that I'm at a deficit. But it is what it is.
You're not a what?
At a deficit. Who can...
How are you at a deficit? Aren't you like a better player than him? I don't get your...
So much when your players...
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he
don't go deep
released it
on me.
first
Well,
down.
it's not a
He
fact
just
of going
couldn't
deep.
get it to the
Fact
receiver.
that
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
What?
He's got it.
That.
They've got him
Wow,
down
and he got
at
it.
40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Hey.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Damn.
Small game.
Yeah, get hurt on that tackle. That's what
That's
happened.
wild.
Over here trying to do some illegal hits.
My guy hits it and he gets hurt.
Got 3 on first down 2nd and 7.
As well.
He's looking to throw. That is just a
sideline clinic. Oh no.
Got that, baby. Look at that one hand. Boom.
Over 300.
What a catch, baby.
At the office, being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
And the freshman
look at that. He's just trying to hurt my dudes, bro. This is crazy.
On the ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Low hits.
I mean, it was a hit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Wow. Talking about bombness. Jesus.
Who's knee?
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
This crowd knows when to bring it. After run, now throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And they swarm him under. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
I know.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Wow.
Wow. Okay,
You can hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
So, yeah, man, you can thank
How about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive. Put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And he made the extra point without problem. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback checking the play. To the air. It's Benedict. He wants a big play here late. And he's inside the 10. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
We ain't no punk.
Wow.
If you clutch out here.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Calls his own number.
No fucking way through, man.
And they take it in for
That's
6
great.
more points.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Wants to go up top. Getting some heat.
Throw it. Oh well, good game.
They tried to take the lead in the 4th, but were denied. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Good, though. You might get this. Okay.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Comes out throwing on first down. Slips a tackle. Buys a little time. He'll let it go down the right side. And it's caught inside the 30.
Yeah,
They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak.